Miss Sheila! Naku, tamang-tama! Happy Monday! Good morning! Welcome!
Welcome, Ms. Sheila.
Have a
Hello.
seat.
Wow, the beautiful house,
hello,
the
hello.
beautiful people. Mwah.
Ayan, have a seat. Siyempre, Monday ngayon, naabangan ka talaga na.
Oo. Lalo na ang ganda-ganda ng topic natin.
Ano ba pag-usapan natin
Ano
ngayon?
ba? Well, conceit, arrogance, and vanity
Aba?
as the covert expressions of insecurity and even narcissism.
Napakaganda,
Okay, Tagalog nga.
Hikay.
Paano mo malalaman kung masyadong self-absorbed yung o mayabang na yung kaibigan mo? Tama ba, Miss
Full
Sheila?
of herself.
Did I get the idea right?
Perfectly right.
Bigyan na yan ng star. Oo, paano ba? Marami ba yung mga ganyang klaseng tao?
Ang unang-unang malalaman mo dyan, there's something wrong because you feel small, you feel incomplete, unworthy. Because when you're around a person who's secure, that person has the tendency to make you feel okay and able. Diba? So kung nasa tama ka namang kaisipan, tama naman yung tulog mo, and then na-evaluate mo, medyo off to. Distance yourself a bit.
Paano mo malalaman na sila yung mga ganong tao? When she talks ba or he talks ba, it's about himself lang. Kumbaga, kapag merong topic, puro siya yung pinag-uusapan dapat. Siya yung sentro ng topic. Ganun ba yung mga taong ganon?
Almost always that's the case. Tama yung term na ginamit ni Kikay, self-absorbed. And it has become a common trend among mental health diagnosis na yung narcissism, the tendency to regard yourself highly and to lose track of the feelings of other people, medyo common talaga yan. Pero as we respond to these individuals, tignan naman natin, why do you react a certain way but may konting nasabi lang, inis ka. Kasi if there's that alarming feeling that's persistent, maybe that person is reflecting something that you also have. Kasi hindi ka naman magre-react Kung hindi ka nagkaganon or at one point in your life, you were able to overcome such behavior. So, wag masyadong magiging judgmental. And if that person is not within your circle of friends or family, distance ka na lang. Because especially if it is something that's a mental disorder, you cannot just address it by talking to the person. Kasi siya lang yung tama And whatever you say, no matter how good the intention, can be misconstrued as pakikialam, diba? And it's not...
Ano ba, Miss Sheila, yung mga red flags, yung mga ganitong klaseng tao? Ano ba yung mga nakikita nating mga katangian na meron?
Well, this, yung arrogance and conceit, if that's pervasive, usually you can sense that kasi medyo oppressive yung tao, nang mamaliit. That's why bullying is an alarming situation in schools. Because when unaddressed, walang intervention,
It can lead to this
Oo.
one. Yeah.
a mental disorder, kala nung tao or kala nung bata, okay yun. So, ano pa ba yung mga bagay na nakakapagpa-off sa'yo when it comes to how you feel about yourself? Medyo below the belt na yung mga biro. Or, yun nga, the me mentality. Nagkukwento sa'yo, nagtatanong, pero siya rin yung sasagot ng tanong.
Naku, maraming ganyan.
Pero sabi nila, di ba, Miss Sheila, parang if you have self-worth, di ba, no amount of below the belt jokes, o yung pagpapababa sa'yo, yung makaka-apekto sa sarili mo. Pero, yun nga sa sinasabi nila that you're also human, that you feel these things as well. Diba? So, paano mo let's say, malalabanan yung ganong feeling and at the same time na ayaw, kasi sabi din nila, kapag pinatulan mo, you stoop down to her or his level. Diba? So, ano yung magandang reaction that you would do na, kumbaga, healthy reaction para sa sarili mo? Ganon.
Well, the reality is that, Angel, no one can make you feel inferior unless you allow them to.
Without your consent.
Oo. So, kung magiging mabait ka sa taong yun, I guess that's the best solution. But if you don't need to have any communication or connection with that person, distance. Kung kailangang pagsabihan, you have to call their attention to what they're doing wrong because they're part of the system or organization, kausapin.
How do you talk to them? In what manner do you tell them na medyo ano ka na, all about self-absorbed ka na, tapos do they need also mga psychological intervention? Yun ba, nagagamot pa ba yan? Nagbabago pa ba yung mga taong ganyan?
Well, if it is borderline na,
Medical
Nagbabago pa ba
intervention.
yan? Ikaw, iwan ko, nagbabago pa ba yan? Babago ka pa ba? Hindi.
gusto mo ng kape?
Oo.
Baka matakot ka sa sarili mo.
Oo.
Sabi ni Ms. Sheila kanina na, yung tanong niya,
Sagot
sinasagot
niya.
Sagot niya din.
Pwede yun, walang ergap yun.
Pag wala diba?
Tsaka salita ng salita, your response is not necessary. Now, when you have to address that kind of situation, talk to this person, dapat meron ka ng conditioning that whatever you
Paano
say
nga ba,
will not be
Ms.
taken
Sheila?
well.
Alam mo, recently, I was stuck in a sticky situation na nasa isang event kami, na isang festive event. Tapos meron akong kakilala na talagang she talks about herself and it's not supposed to be her day. And syempre ako, alam mo yon, yung gusto mong maging mabait, i-entertain mo yung kaibigan mo. Pero talagang it's not about you. How would you deal, how will you deal with that kind of situation?
Any kind of toxicity, kasi toxicity yon, hindi nila dapat ginagawa yung ginagawa nila. And a normal person would know better. I-dilute mo, i-channel mo. Talk about topics that she's not familiar with. Talk about
Para
people
tumahimik, ano?
who she
Para
doesn't
maiba yung
know.
usapan.
Yes. Ask
Change the
her to
tone.
expound on matters that she's not so exposed to.
So, parang as simple as, tawag dito, changing the topic.
Oo.
Parang gano'n.
Ilagay mo
But
sila
not
sa lugar.
entertaining the person's,
Correct.
Alam naman natin, madaming self-absorbed people out there. But may nagsabi sa akin before, two kinds daw yan eh. Yung isa, may false sense of success sa sarili niya. The second one, wala naman daw ganon, pero ang dami daw enablers sa gilid niya na who feed this person with all this info. So without realizing na nakakasakit sa
binobola
tao,
na siya.
na-absorb niya tong yung false sense of entitlement from other people but not from himself. Tapos ganun ang naipapasa niya sa ibang tao. So which is more difficult to address or to deal with? Yung may false sense or yung ang daming enabler sa gilid?
Well, pareho yan, delusional, Diego.
No, pero yung
Medyo mahirap Yung false sense of self kasi, windang siya. Yung isa na may enabler, she can be given parang some guidance
in other words,
by people who know
you
better.
remove him or her from the enablers, may chance na mawala siya sa ganong klaseng pag-iisip.
Pag hindi pa siya masyadong lulong sa pagiging self-absorbed niya. Because self-esteem is something that you cannot solve just because you got exposed to a certain person or situations. Kailangan may internal change. There's introspection that is going to happen. Pag delusional yung tao, mahihirapan ka. So if you make it your mission to enlighten someone who has that false sense of self, or someone who's already so convinced by his or her environment that she's more than she actually is, medyo talagang mission yan. So you would want to do it for people you love, for people you truly care for. Pero kung wala ka namang talaga masyadong connection dito sa taong to the best of your ability, when you have that exposure, be kind, take the high road, and consider that you will not be able to help him as much as he can help himself.
Mas lalo na ko yung what if hindi false sense of success? What if talagang successful siya at yung binabrag niya totoo? Do you distance yourself or do you correct the kayabangan?
A person who has high self-esteem, Diego, will not make another person feel insignificant.
So if I'm successful, dapat nahihila ko yung taong sa
Real
magiging-
success,
Without you even talking about your significance or your accomplishments, people naturally look up to you and gravitate towards you because of the character that you've built over time. Kasi ano ba yung accomplishments mo? It doesn't matter so much as the person that you became, right? In the process of accomplishing them. Eh ngayon, kung puro accomplishment lang, ibig sabihin, as you got to that level in your career, wala pa lang nangyari dun sa character mo. Then you feel the need to talk about yourself extensively.
So for example, parang meron ka isang billionaire na kwento ng kwento kung ano yung mga kotse niya, ano yung trabaho niya, sino yung mga kilala niya. And then you have a good example, who si Bill Gates, na pupunta na lang pala sa Pilipinas sa isang mall na hindi mo alam na nandito na pala. Tapos aalis
Very low-key.
quietly. Tapos nag-invest na pala, tumulong pala sa mahihirap, and nobody knows about it. So, these are the people who are secure
Oo.
on one hand, no?
Totoo, at wala ka namang nakita ritong tower o charitable institution na may nakalagay na gates, di ba? Sa taas.
He did it quietly.
Yes.
So, ito yung mga klaseng tao na humihila na pataas. Dapat.
They are
Good example.
mostly those individuals who have reached that pinnacle of success. They are influential just because of the quality of their being, of their person. They don't need to speak about their accomplishments or what they're going to do because people want to be with them and naturally want to follow them. Pero yung mga taong may kulang pa silang nararamdaman and they can package themselves as the most confident individuals, the loudest in the room, toxic nga, di ba? Medyo, it's very difficult to sustain, so they have to talk about it. Kasi kulang yung core.
Insecure.
Parang but expanding that point na sinabi mo, Ms. Sheila, no? Kasi sometimes or most of the time, sinasabi nila yung mga bully people, yun yung may mga pinagdadaanan din, 'di ba? Sa kanila, sa sarili nila. But on this particular person na pinag-uusapan natin, that kind of character that he or she possess, 'di ba? Parang ano ba 'to? Ano ba yung underlying situation niya? May ganun ba?
Oh, normally yan, Angel, may napagdaanan na hindi niya na-resolve. May naging kulang sa pinagdaanan niya na hindi niya na-contemplate. And he's trying to mask kung ano yung lack na yun.
O kaya may certain insecurity siya sa katawan.
Oo.
Na kaya pinafront niya yung pagiging successful. Parang ganun ba, Ms.
Oo, kaya importante talaga yung sense of introspection natin. Kasi two people can go through the same situations and come out differently, di ba? Yung isa natututo, mas nagiging mabait. Yung isa,
Mas nagyayabang.
mas nagyayabang because he ends up feeling like he was victimized. And therefore, when I am more capable, o kayo, mga victims ko, tahimik lang kayo. So, iba-iba yung processing eh. And we hope the right teacher will come along to give the intervention. But at the end of the day, it's still the person making the decision.
Ms. Sheila, what if meron kang kakilala na malapit sa'yo, malapit sa puso mo, kaibigan mo, katrabaho, or pwede rin kamag-anak mo, na sabihin na nating borderline narcissist? How would you know if it's something na talagang kailangan mo i-address? Dapat bang i-confront mo? O dapat bang tanggapin na natin, kasi ganyan talaga siya?
Well, if you're working with this person and this person happens to be your friend, kasi may nakikita ka naman na naturally na something na maganda, di ba? It's just that there's a certain aspect of his personality that he's not so in touch with. Medyo delusional siya pagdating sa ganun. Whenever you have an opportunity, talk to the person. And parang bata rin, kasi hindi siya aware dun sa mga maling ginagawa niya. Because one, given the lack of self-esteem, meron siyang tendency to overcompromise o kaya there are uncertainties na minamask niya ng arrogance, kayabangan. Pag nakita mo na may mga ganong situations, kailangan kausapin mo na. Huwag mong hintay na magpatong-patong. Kasi when you call this person's attention to something that he did wrong, matatandaan naman niya. And normally, yung mental illness niya, pag dumating na dun sa point of narcissism, okay, when they're approached or even confronted by people they know, care for them, di ba nagsasoften sila eh. Pero if you confront them and use harsh words, wala kang tamang sasabihin.
They will be defensive about it.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kasi meron na
Maaaway
silang-
lang kayo.
May realities na sila. And your realities do not matter as much.
Ms. Sheila, parang meron kasi kilala ko, no? Parang nung bata siya, kinukwento niya lang, nung bata siya parang yung mga kamag-anak nila, parang yung kanilang tatay, yung pinaka parang mahirap at parang naninilbihan doon sa ibang mga kamag-anak nila. Ngayon nung lumaki siya, parang ayaw niya nung pag nakakaramdam na siya na parang ino-overpower mo siya o hindi, ayaw niya magpatalo kahit na kumbaga, ngayon yumaman siya ngayon. Ayaw niya nung nakakaramdam nung
Laging
parang
may
mababalik. Meron ba connection doon yun?
Oo.
Na gusto.
Tatay, ang consideration natin dito, lahat naman ng tao may issues, diba? But there are unresolved issues that can reflect in our later decisions, in our mature roles, na hindi natin alam kung bakit. Kaya din merong mga pagkakataon na pag nakita mo yun sa isang tao, that person becomes a reflection of you. Pag nakaranas ka na ng maraming mga bagay na nagturo sa'yo, that reflection will teach you to do better. Pero minsan naman, when you see that reflection in another person, mas naiinis ka. So, ang feeling mo, nang-aapi ba to? Ganito ba yung nangyari sa akin dati? So, you respond as the young victim who is now the victimizer. Hindi mo alam na ganun yung vocabulary.
Laging may underlying story.
Oo.
May mga pinaguhugutan kaya
Yeah.
nagkakaganoon.
And in the story, in the stories of people you talk to, di ba? Alam mo naman na talagang in the end, it's all a matter of choice. You make the decision whether a certain situation in your life will make you a harsh individual, self-absorbed person, or a kinder, more compassionate human being. Kasi lahat ng taong makakasalamuha mo, may istorya.
Oo. Pero, Ms. Sheila, what if kung halimbawa on the other side of the fence naman, kunyari ako yung nakakatanggap ng mga feeling ko yung kausap ko sobrang narcissistic, sobrang yabang, puro bragging about whatever she or he accomplished, yung mga ganun. What if, let's say, baka naman I'm just too sensitive about it. May mga ganun bang situation?
Yung connect mo, depende sa pinaprocess mo. So, kung wala namang saysay, yung mga sinasabi nitong tao sa trabaho mo, just don't mind. Siya nga, hindi niya alam yung pinagsasabi niya, ipaprocess mo pa. Diba?
It's not worth your time.
Yes. And if there's no point talking to that person, their opinions are their business. May iba kang gagawin. But if that person is violating your space, make sure to approach that person.
Ayun.
Oo.
Sige.
Napakagandang topic
Oo,
talaga ni Ms. Sheila.
Nagustuhan mo ba?
Napapanahon.
Pero saan pa sila pwedeng pumunta, Ms. Sheila, dun sa mga iba pang mga gusto nilang i-share or matutunan, mga personal, tag dito? Yung
Personal
effectiveness, yung mga ganyan.
Yeah, most competency programs at Talk Shop to enhance the capabilities of professionals and students have to do with corporate and personal effectiveness. So they can find us in Makati, Salcedo Street, Legazpi Village, and they can reach us at 894-5588, 0917-877-5588. Our website is www.talkshop.ph.
Syempre, Ms. Sheila, lahat ngayon nasa Facebook tsaka Instagram. Meron ba kayong mga social media accounts that they can visit at para makita yung mga other services that you guys offer?
Thank you, Angel. Kaya nga gustong-gusto ko ritong mag-guess. My goodness, napakataas ng self-esteem. So I really want to communicate this message, no? Pag nasa isang environment ka where people are secure, where people have high self-esteem, you become a much better person.
Nahihila ka pataas.
Nahihila ka pataas. Oo, kaya ang Facebook namin,
Nahihila din sa
Oo. Please like Talkshop PH. Ayan, bakit naman tumaas? O kaya Sheila Viesca on
Ayun.
Facebook. Na-connect ba?
Kinonek eh.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Angel. Nataka Ray and Diego.
Thank you.